been 5 years since the master plan was launched in 2012. The blueprint was meant to boost economic growth by 5% and create millions of jobs. Instead, unemployment has risen to 28% and economic growth is floundering around 1/3%.
NDP never took off, really, because the very champion who ought to have led the drumbeat for it was not involved in its making and was indifferent after it was in place.
The NDP is a comprehensive document detailing strategy to address the imbalances of the past and improve the lives of all South Africans. But experts say the plan is based on 5 to 6% growth.
One of the big problems with NDP is that when they talk competition, they only ever focused on sectors where they felt government had a monopoly, meaning it was a way of introducing background privatization to say, you know what, we're going to talk about competition in the economy. We're not going to talk about the fact that there's collusion, there's cartels, there's cartel behavior. We have got, 6 banks. No one wants to talk about the financial sector.
The economy growing at less than 1% makes the plan unworkable.
The National Development Plan is based from the already existing policy framework. And this is the policy framework that has been there since 1996, which has created unemployment, poverty, inequality, poor standards of living, high cost of doing business. Nothing has changed.
It needs to be given a new lease of life. It needs to be revamped. And some new macroeconomic policies need to be dealt with in the context of this demand for a speedier transformation, a need for a growing economy that produces employment.
Analysts often praise the ANC for its strong policy, but they're equally critical of the party's lack of implementation and follow-through.
We need to revisit this document. It is failing us. And unfortunately, going forward, the people of South Africa are starting to run out of patience. They no longer want to hear excuses now. They want solutions.
The new ANC president will have to rethink policy and find the right people to ensure immediate implementation or run the risk of dragging South Africa further away from the prosperous nation it once was. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.